Officials reporting an explosion in vape-related illnesses, more than 800 across the U.S. A dozen people, including one Floridian, have died.
It really illustrates that e-cigarettes are now being linked to not just one type of lung disease, but a diversity of lung disease.
Kids may think vaping looks cool, but take a look at these images of kids who've gotten burned.
Between the years of 2015 and 2017, there were over 2,000 exploding e-cigarette and vape devices that caused burn injuries in our country.
He had no thoughts of harming himself. He just didn't know how dangerous this was.
You know, we have to not be emotional in discussing it.
Now the vaping industry is pushing back amid the controversy.
Yeah, a group of 600 retailers says regulated vape shops are unfairly getting the blame that really rests on the shoulders of the black market drug dealers.
Although medically retired from registered nursing, I've read widely into vaping and thoroughly into vaping, and I wouldn't vape if I wasn't satisfied with the risk that I was taking. It is much better for me than what I was facing with continuing to smoke deadly combustible tobacco. Since I started vaping, my rheumatoid arthritis has improved out of sight. I haven't had any pulmonary emboli, not a single one.
Stanbrook blames government inaction for this illness. He says while some provinces have moved to implement restrictions, what's needed are tougher rules Canada-wide.
From my perspective, I'll be speaking with stakeholders, I'll be speaking with my colleagues about what stronger actions we can take to protect young people from the effects of vaping, but also the effects of advertising.
A message from the Government of Canada.
What if you're wrong? What if you're wrong about your hatred of vaping? You'll have missed an opportunity in our lifetime to embrace a technology that has helped 10 million US people quit smoking. Instead, you're going to embrace old cigarette taxes over the new technology, and you're going to lead to not only the 10 million existing vapors going back to cigarettes, half of them are going to die from that. But you're talking about decades and decades and decades of people not having access to something which so far has caused 0 deaths. That's a damn shame, man. Businesses going out of business, jobs being lost, families being impacted. And cigarettes get a pass.
If you had a house plant and it was kind of fading green, you would think, is there too much light? Is there too little water? You would look to see if there's toxicities involved or deficiencies. And we all know that. And so why do we lead with an expensive pharmaceutical agent when we wouldn't do that with our plant? We check to see the water and check to see what the light is. So it's not really discovering orthomolecular work, it's really remembering that that's what we should be doing all along.